2 in the playoffs. Both of these guys are really dynamic players.
They are, and they're guys that are going to carry this team offensively. Whether they score, they're going to create chances for their teammates. Seymour has done a nice job since he's moved up and centered those two. But, we've seen with the old Abes, the Cienko line, the Hulls line, they're going to get big-time minutes, and they've played very well. They haven't given up any goals against, and they've been able to neutralize, when asked, the top lines of the other teams.
Hey, you look over at Wausau West, some names we've been talking about for a couple years. You got those 2 juniors up front, Cooper DePoit, Chase Crass, and then another junior on that second line, and Hendricks Damrow. When you're looking for goal scorers, it's probably going to come out of those 3 guys.
Well, and you had Progolski in that mix, too. They're 49 points, 34, 24, 34. They're pretty evenly matched, where the Abes have 2 guys that do predominantly all their scoring. They have 4. Defensively, I think both teams are pretty equal. They both have defensemen that are going to finish checks. They're going to make good first passes and get pucks to the net.
Any other keys to the game you can think of for either of these teams, Mike?
Well, the start is important, but it's not necessary. It's who can get into what they want to do the quickest. If you're Memorial, you want to first touch, you want to quick up, you want to chip the puck out, you want guys slashing out of the zone. They've proven that that's how they're going to play, and they've done well with it. The less time in your own zone, the better if you're Memorial. If you're Hudson, I think they're maybe a little better set to play in their own zone and be able to deflect and defend than Memorial. So it's a toss-up. It really is. I mean, I know it's a 2 seed versus a 5 seed, but both very evenly matched teams.
Right now, from the Chippewa Ice Arena, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the
Roxy Rakovich with a fine rendition of our national anthem. Roxy, the wife of longtime Chippewa Falls football coach Chuck Rakovich. Wausau West, the 2 seed, 20 wins, 6 losses, no ties. Eau Claire Memorial, 16 wins, 9 losses, 2 ties. This is the 3rd meeting between these teams this season. They opened the campaign at Hobbs Ice Center in the Red Flint tournament. Eau Claire Memorial won that one 3-2 in double overtime. West in a regular season game over at Marathon Park on January 10th. Won by a score of 3-0. That was one night after Memorial played Eau Claire North. And Luke Schamberger, the sophomore defenseman, was injured in that North game, so he did not play against West in that second matchup. Memorial in their road purple jerseys tonight with the white numerals, the black breezers, the black helmets. West in their home whites. It's blue and gold trim, the white helmets, the blue breezers.
I think, Bob, the interesting thing going forward here, especially early, BJ Brandt has the last change. He's probably going to have DePoit out against the Seymour line as many times as possible.
Puck is dropped and we are underway. Schemberger will steer it forward. It was touched, so no icing. West goes back for it. This is Drake Kaharski. Flipped out to neutralize. Diggins grabs it. Starts the rush the other way. Mac Diggins near side for Wyatt Seymour. Seymour throws it behind the net. It's deflected. Now there's a whistle and a stoppage, and it looks like the net will come off its moorings.
You know, early, Diggins there, especially early in the game, make your cut, get the puck to the net. You have guys going. There's a time and a place for a fancy play, and this early, get the puck to the net, make Scallucci find it, make a save, and get the whistle that way.
First line stays out there for Memorial. They get different defensive pairing out there, Carter Hayes and Tucker Lossman. First line stays out there for West. Abe's able to hold his own. Right out front, there's Diggins. That one deflected just wide. Poked into the zone by DePoit. Poke checked off his stick. Now there's a shot by Chase Crass that whistles wide. DePoit throws it down low. Crass, Abe's trying to bump him off the puck. Lossman digging away for it. Now Wyatt Seymour will carry out.
Nice.
Seymour to Pankratz.
Nice simple play by Hayes. He did his job, finished his check, and cut the play off.
Pankratz wins a puck battle down low. Tries to shovel out front to Diggins. Now here's a shot. Didn't get all the way through. That was Caden Krushke. Abes with some good zone time early in this one.
Big thing for the Abes, Bob. They got to get pucks to the net. Wausau's going to deflect and they're going to defend, but they got to get pucks through.
Picked up and neutralized by Schemberger. Thrown back in the Memorial zone. Back for it for Eau Claire Memorial, Krushke. West regains possession at neutralized. They dump in. Going back for Memorial is Krushke. Held in at the point. There's a shot from distance by Tegan Rasmus. Schemberger will shovel it to the near side. Here's Krushke with it. Krushke, it's deflected down ice by the Abes and Blake Ottoman, and we get a stoppage. 15:07 remaining in period number one.
Yeah, Ottoman went for a little chip right there, but a little too much on it and ended up an icing. So far, it's been 1-1, 2-2. Abes are coming back. It's 3-3, so they're going to get everybody in early, and then it'll be interesting to see how we go forward, how they're going to make some changes.
Bile on the draw for West. Peyton Hulls for Memorial. Going after it is Eric Karnitz. Flips it out of the zone and down ice. And it was not touched by the Warriors, so another icing on the old Abes.
Yeah, you can see this is the blueprint going forward. It's going to be first touch, quick up, and look for those chips with guys slashing. If you're the Wausau West Warriors, defensemen, you have to make sure you're aware of those guys that are going to leave and the offside wingers flying out of the zone. Communication is definitely a key.
DeBile and Hulls on the draw, poked free by the Warriors. Working hard down low is Jake Hain. Flipped up the boards and out, and here come the old Abes. Flannery, cross ice, Karnitz. Karnitz shoots, knocked aside by the goaltender Scallucci. Sent in deep by the Abes, and the first line is coming back out for Memorial. Picked up by Lossman. Nearly knocked away, but Lossman able to start the rush for Memorial. Tucker Lossman will send it in deep. Scallucci will hold there. Throws it up the boards. Pankratz right out front, deflected by Diggins. Loose in the corner, Pankratz picks it up. Knocked away by the Warriors, they will skate out. Nice move, DePoit. DePoit can't, though, get around Carter Hayes. DePoit grabs it back. Throws it down low, Crass. Crass will throw it around. But getting there first is Pergolski. Now held in at the point by Rasmus. Deflected down low. Now West with some good zone time here. Now Memorial will carry out. Pankratz to Diggins. They skate in 2-on-2. Diggins back to Pankratz. Interrupted there on some good back checking by Chase Crass. Abes will send it back in with Krushke. Partial line change for Memorial as Ottoman jumps in on this shift right here. Diggins will stay out for the Abes. Here's Diggins, taps it forward to Blake Oneman. Oneman trying to get to the forehand, poke checked away, now scooped up by Cade Damrow. Damrow on the rush. Fires, and Madsen with the save. There's a shot. It's kicked out by Madsen. He wasn't sure where it was.
Lucky one there, Bob. Yeah, it went off his outside pad. He was looking for it, and the puck ended up squirting behind the net.
And we get a whistle and a stoppage with 12:46 remaining in the first. Whether it is skiing, hockey, or basketball this winter, Shepke Chiropractic has got your back. For all your sports-related injuries, you can rely on Shepke Chiropractic to get you back in the game. Visit them online at shepkechiropractic.com.
So 2 quick chances on both teams. DePoit comes down 1-on-2, and Oneman does the same thing. Both guys chose not to drive the defenseman, tried to do a toe drag, and both of them denied.
Back in the Memorial Zone, here's Wyatt Cinco. Sent back in by the Warriors. Madsen leaves it back there for Troutline. Picked up by West. They'll skate in with Hendricks Damrow. Turned aside by the Abes. Taken right back by the Warriors. Sent in on the goaltender, and Madsen makes another save. Good energy by this third line now for the Warriors. West will have a line change here. And it's going to be an icing as nobody touched that puck. We had another stoppage, 11:55 remaining in the first.
So this could be, Bob, who's going to blink first. West was able to make a quick change, but they're coming back with their third line on the depth chart. Abes are coming back with their top line. So this is kind of one of those who blinks first shifts.
Diggins picks up the puck. Diggins to Pankratz. Pankratz looking to go wide. Shoots from distance. That was Wyatt. Held in by Schemberger. Diggins trying to feed it back to Pankratz. Picked up by the Warriors. They'll bank it off the near boards. Going back, Kruschke for the Abes. Kruschke will take it behind his own net. To Pankratz. Far side, Schemberger. Schemberger looking to get wide. Schemberger now behind the net. Comes out to Kruschke. Kruschke throws it down low. Seymour there for the Abes. Flipped out of the zone now, a race for the puck. Pergolski will get there first for West. Oh, and Pergolski shoots right down, and a save by Evan Madsen. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options.
Well, Coach Schemberger decided defense's own face-off. The Poits line out there, their top line. He's going to keep his guys out there for the in-zone or defensive shift.
Around the near boards, picked up by the Abes, turned over by Memorial, held in now. DePoit will look to play that one down deep to Pergolski. Back to DePoit, intercepted by Seymour. Diggins coming back the other way for the Abes. Diggins looking to get wide. West able to turn that one aside. Here they come. Poke free. Now here's an opportunity for West. But the Abes with some good stick work. Diggins collects in his own end. Mac Diggins. Steer that near side. And the stretch pass to Pankratz. Pankratz shoots. Loose puck right out front. Scallucci has to cover up, and we get a stoppage with 10:16 to go.
So it's a win-win. You know, for if you're the Abes, it's a win-win. You extended your line, a double shift, and they got a nice scoring chance with Pankratz getting it on net and Cienko crashing for the rebound. Toughest save for Scallucci so far tonight. On the other end, West kind of one guy deep, 4 guys up high. They like to do a lot of give and go stuff below the hash marks, and so far the Abes have been able to shut that down.
Abes win the face-off. Schemberger will put it deep into the corner. Vertegen Rasmus will look to skate out. Rasmus loses control. Eric Karnitz the shot right on. And Scallucci makes the save. Metal Wholesale in Owen is your locally operated residential farm and commercial metal supplier. If you are looking to build or remodel and you need metal fast and you need metal right, ask your building contractor for the best in the business. Ask for Metal Wholesale LLC your professional metal manufacturer. Abes win another draw. He'll steer it down in the near side, but gets knocked away but from Flannery. Back the other way come the Warriors and Hendricks Damrow. He throws one wide, held in at the far point by Gravine. Gravine steering it down low in the corner. Puck dug out of there by the Warriors. Trying to get to the forehand. There's a shot. Good work that time by Hendricks Damrow. Now it's loose out front, and the goaltender, Evan Manson, will cover up.
So that's exactly what Wausau, that's what they're built on. They're going to play below the hash marks. They're going to look to make give and goes, drive guys to the net. If you're an old Abe, you have to be defensively responsible. You have to be looking over your shoulders and stay with your guy. If your guy's coming off the wall or down low in the corner, you have to stay with him and get a stick on him. Consequently, down in the other end, we've seen the Abes get deep, go low to high, and switch sides. Haven't seen that yet today.
Abes will flip it off the boards. Here's Mac Diggins. Feeds Pankratz. Gabe Pankratz trying to get wide. Pankratz trying to drive to the net. Pankratz controls out to the point. Deflected shot. Scallucci makes the glove save. Good look that time from Carter Hayes. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has got you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird farm, snack. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Shot right off the faceoff, Pankratz. Now Diggins. Shot from distance. It's kicked out of there by Scallucci with Wyatt Seymour parked right on the doorstep.
Two great shots on goal with nice screen, a little chaos in front.
Flipped around the far side, Mac Diggins gains control. Diggins. Trying to get around the defender. Diggins wanted to get it back to Pankratz. West skates back the other way. Alex Field. Now there's a quick shot to point. And Madsen kicked that one out of there. Played down deep by Shea Jones. And a quick shot by Krass. Got deflected. Diggins will lift it out of the zone and down. And that'll allow that first line to come off in a change. Quickly back the other way. Here's DePoit. And he broke his stick. Caden Kruschke was right there for the Abes. Now Memorial, Matt Wonky trying to throw it out front. Bouncing puck. Wonky has it. Wonky sandwiched in there. Back to his feet. Kruschke throws it out front. Got deflected wide. Here's Oneman looking to center it. Now we have another whistle.
We got a penalty coming up against Wausau. Say 26.
26, that's Xander DeBile.
With a hook. Nice pressure in the offensive zone by the Abes. Wonky created the turnover, got the puck back to Kruschke, and drew the penalty.
Diggins up top. Seymour, here's Pankratz. Pankratz will shoot. That one over the net. Diggins collects on the far side. Mac Diggins up top. Wyatt Seymour, his shot right on. Scallucci had a good look at that, makes the save.
So the Abes, we've seen it, Bob. The Abes have a set play on their power play where they're going to do a little switch and a little bait and curl. But what we saw against Hudson, Pankratz and Diggins stayed out wide. It's going to be, is Wausau going to come out and pressure, or are they going to sit back? Looks like they're going to sit back, come a little bit, token pressure on the puck.
Here's Diggins. Down low to Oneman. Up top, Seymour shoots. Didn't get through. Pankratz with it. Up top, Seymour. And now Diggins. Over to Pankratz. His shot! Big time wrister that went high. Back to Diggins. Pankratz up top. Another wicked wrister. That one missed short side. West trying to clear the zone. And they finally do. We're under a minute to go in this Memorial power play.
So the Abes they're discombobulated. They're trying to run their play, but a little bit of a mix-up. Wausau's done a nice job. They're clearing out in that front. They're letting Scallucci see the puck.
Pankratz fires that one high. We're down to 45 seconds to go on the Wausau West penalty. Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They've got a pulse in the local real estate market, and they can help you with both existing homes and new builds. They can assist you through each step of the process, making the home buying and selling process simple, not stressful. That is what you get with Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. Off the face-off, here's Kruschke. Kruschke to Carter Hayes, down low. Decent look that time by the Abes, but Warriors able to relieve some pressure here.
And the pressure is that the Abes second unit out against DePoit and Crass. They're going to press, and they're going to press hard. They have to protect the puck on this.
Matt Wonky near side. Here's Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls trying to get around a defender. Well played that time by Shea Jones. Lossman steers it over far side to Wonky. Wonky will gain the zone. Takes a pop on that far side, scooped up by Peyton Halls. Out to the point, Lossman. Final seconds of the Memorial power play. There's a one-timer from the point. Carter Hayes, who was kicked out by Scallucci.
Wonky did a great job of standing over a puck. A much bigger, stronger guy. Threw him against the wall. He still held on to it. Let the Abes get that shot opportunity with the rebound. Penalty's over. Wausau, if you're Wausau West now, okay, you got a boost from that penalty kill. Now it's time to get going. Start getting some pressure in the offensive zone.
Set down low by the Abes. Collected down low, Shea Jones. Picked off at neutral ice. Here's Blake Oneman. Oneman the shot. That was blocked that time. Good back check by the Warriors. Held in by Kruschke. Now picked up by Boline. Here's Caden Boline. Trying to get around the defender. Centers it right out front. Only guy there was wearing a purple jersey. Blake Oneman back the other way for the Abes. Oneman to the forehand. Deflected into the glass. Carnitz with it. He'll dump it in deep. Pankratz will have to touch up on the delayed offside.
So again, both guys' offensive zone chances. Both tried to cut to the middle, both denied.
Oh, here's an opportunity. Mac Diggins fed it over to on that near side, and then Diggins gets dumped out front. Skating out for the Warriors now is Hendricks Damrow. He's trying to work the puck out of their zone, getting hemmed in there by the Warriors. Now over to Diggins, Mac Diggins. Looking to get wide is Diggins. Throws it back. Pankratz with the look and a save, Scallucci.
Looks like Diggins shook off. He got hit with the puck on the shot from Oneman and then came back out. Nice quick breakout pass. He and Pankratz run the one-on-one. I know they played each other twice, so they know that Scallucci, what he's all about. It's going to be hard to beat him in tight with a shot like that. Make a little cut, a little east or west, get him moving a little bit, and then come back the other way. Maybe get things to open up a little bit.
At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, whether you are a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you will receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect. When you need it most, visit the sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Mike, it appears we've got a little bit of an equipment issue with the mask of the goaltender, Julian Scallucci.
Yeah, actually, initially I thought maybe the plastic neck protector broke, but looking over, the trainer's down there, and it looks like he's wiping a little bit of blood, so maybe that shot got caught up underneath and hit him on the chin.
We'll take another look at that one, and yeah, that shot came in.
And it was pretty point blank.
It was point blank, and it just kind of caught him a little bit underneath the mask. So while we have this delay, we'll go to commercial. You are watching Boys High School Hockey on Zaleski Sports.
A&W. Try the new 16-piece shrimp combo. Golden fried shrimp, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's an all-American seafood feast, and then some. A&W. Try the new 3-piece pub battered cod combo. Flaky fried cod fillets, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's fish and chips the all-American way, and then some.
Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
All right, back to live action from Chippewa Falls. Memorial wins that face-off with a little bit of an extended delay as he attended to West goaltender Julian Scallucci. He's back in action. Schemberger will rim it around for the Abes. On the far side is Matt Wonke. Near side, Blake Ottoman. Ottoman trying to drive the net. Got canceled out by Shea Jones.
Bob, you've heard me say this 1,000 times. The hardest thing for a defenseman to do is turn their feet and locate the puck. And both teams are cutting to the middle. They're making it easy on the defenseman, not hard.
West down low. Ethan Rohde will sweep it around to Shea Jones. Exit pass through the neutral zone. Now scooped up by Krushke. Krushke up the far boards. Picked up by Jones. We'll play it near side to Drake Kaharski. Memorial looking to skate out. Good forecheck by the Warriors. Flipped out. Now Mac Diggins has the puck. He's got Pankratz flying down the slot. Pankratz deflects it in. And a glove save by Julian Scallucci.
Now, to a lot of people, Bob, that's going to look like, oh, that's a great play. But, I mean, they run this in practice every day. Every team does it. Guy, middle drive. Your job is not to receive the puck. Drive the net, create chaos, and throw it to that outside guy.
Diggins gets a shot right off that face-off, and once again Scallucci makes the save. Shots on goal start to even up. 11 for the Warriors, 9 now for the old Abes.
Yeah, both teams equally scoring chances. Nothing crazy. A couple in-tights for the Abes. A nice one down on the other end for the Warriors.
Memorial able to win the face-off. Puck battle over there. Pankratz joins that scrum. Poked free and out. And the Warriors with Chase Crass. Crass knocked off his stick. And here comes Diggins. Mac Diggins. Gabe Pankratz golfs that one down low. Going after it, Kaharski. West able to pick it up with DePoit. DePoit getting around Schemberger. DePoit shoots. Madsen just got a piece of that to deflect it high and into the netting.
And both their snipers, Pankratz for the Abes and DePoit for Wausau, both looking to shoot high continuously. Problem with that, you miss high, it's going to go out of play and you're not going to get a rebound chance. If you're both teams, one thing we got to pay attention to when you're in the offensive zone, can they stay on the defensive side of the puck? If you're on the defensive side of the puck, that puts your body between you and the net. You're always on offense. If you're not, then you're always back checking.
Warriors put the shot right on. It's kicked out of there by Madsen. Good work that time by Hendricks Damrow. Loose in the corner. Poked free momentarily. Cade Damrow working hard for it. Ridden off the puck. Abes with Karnitz looking to get it out of the zone. They cannot. Poke deep. Krushke will go back for the Abes. Up the near side. Sent in by Flannery. Karnitz giving chase for Memorial. West with that long stretch pass, intercepted over there by Carter Hayes. Line change now for the Abes as they'll get the second line out there. Sienko, Ottoman, and Wonke. Held in at the point, Hayes. Hayes, the shot, glove save, Scallucci.
And there's that chaos that we're talking about. Both two young guys, Wonke and Scallucci, both standing on each side of the post. The problem is Scallucci's 5 feet in front of him making a glove save. So he can see the puck, he's going to be comfortable. They got to get guys skating in front of their eyes. You got to get traffic in front of him.
Warriors looking to exit the zone. Memorial trying to win control of the puck along the half wall. Scooped up now by Tyler Wendell. Wendell will carry out. Gains the red line, dumps in. Going back for it, Luke Schemberger. Sweeps it up the far side. Wonky able to poke it out of the zone. Now Sienko trying to gain possession. Here's Oneman, Blake Oneman, trying to get to that forehand. Was canceled out of the play by Drake Kaharski. Under a minute to go, first period. We are scoreless. Lots of scramble right out front. Oneman had a good look.
Probably the best scoring chance of the night so far for the Abes.
Sent in by the Warriors, glove saved by Evan Madsen. That was Tegan Rasmus taking that shot. To cover your church, call the Dahlman Insurance Agency for a coverage analysis. Dahlman Insurance covers churches in Wisconsin with the Hastings Insurance Company. Online at DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service.
Good back and forth action here, Bob. Would you agree?
I would say that, Mike. Abe's looking for a late rush here. We got the guys out there to do it. Here's Gabe Pankratz. Pankratz going down low, leaves it for Diggins. Diggins out to the point. Lossman deflected out of play by Scalucci.
So another good play right there. You got low to high, plenty of time, and they did it early. Lossman smart enough. Schemberger's telling him no. That's telling him that they're Wausau's high guy. Progolski was coming out, so he threw it at the net. Problem is, there's nobody on that side. The Abes have to spread out.
On the drop, poke free by the Warriors. They will skate out. Here's DePoit. Cooper DePoit trying to get to the forehand. Turned aside there by the Abes. Held in by the Warriors. They'll dump it down. Final 10 seconds of the period. Warriors will chip it in, and that will do it for the first period. Entertaining first period, each team with a couple of chances, but we are scoreless after one. Mike, your impressions?
Well, you know, both teams look like they a little bit nerves early, but they both settled in. Both nice plays in both ends. I think the biggest thing they're going to take forward out of this, and both head coaches are probably going to have the same speech. You can't keep cutting to the middle. You can't try and beat a guy one-on-one. Drive the puck wide, let your guys get to the net, throw pucks at the net, get traffic, bang in a rebound.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. We are scoreless after one. This WIAA Division I sectional final. Winner moves on to next week's state tournament. We'll take an extended break. You're watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Church or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
It's easy.
come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Chip. I got nothing.
Packed house here at Chippewa Ice Arena in Chippewa Falls. Fans were entertained with a fast-paced first period between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes and the Wausau West Warriors. We remain scoreless as we get set to start second period action. Shots were very even in that game, Mike Schwengler. 12 for West, 11 for Memorial. Both goaltenders were solid. They both had to make a couple difficult saves, and after maybe that first couple shifts of, that feeling out process, seems like both teams have kind of settled into their game.
Well, when we had talked at the beginning of the broadcast, we didn't think goaltending was going to be an issue for either team. They've both been solid coming through the playoff run and the end of the season. The interesting part, again, going forward is going to be Wausau. Okay, they see what Memorial wants to do. They're going to go first touch, quick up, look to chip. Memorial still hasn't had that guy slash across quick enough to retrieve those pucks. Wausau's done a nice job. They held early, and then they started backing out. So even if Memorial's come out of the zone, it's been 2-on-2, 1-on-2. I think the difference is both teams have to make defensemen turn. I can't say it enough. The hardest thing for a defenseman to do is have to turn his feet and locate the puck. But both teams and guys that have put up a lot of points are both cutting to the middle and looking to try and make a play through the middle. Well, everybody's condensed there. Drive wide, let your buddies come help you, let your guys get to the net. Worst case scenario, you throw a puck on the far pad and you fight for a rebound. At least your goalie has to make a play and locate, and your forwards can come help you. On both sides of the ice, it's happening 3 or 4 different times.
Teams switch ends for period number 2, the period with the long change. Wyatt Seymour on the draw for Memorial, Cooper to point for West. We are underway here in the second period. Gabe Pankratz for the Abes will throw it in deep. And Scalucci will leave it in the corner for Tegan Rasmus. Flipped high and out of the zone. Skating back for Memorial is Caden Kruschke. Throws it behind. Picked up now at center ice by DePoit. Cooper to Point. Runs into Diggins, loses the puck. Diggins knocks it in the west zone. Picked up now by Pankratz. Abe stay on side. Gabe Pankratz working hard, but good defensive play there by Drake Kaharski.
Again, if you want to play one-on-one, there's 4 guys on each team out there. It's going to be tough to beat people one-on-one.
Loose at center ice. DePoit got stood up by Pankratz. Here's Diggins. Diggins reaching for the puck, and then he takes a shot. That was Tegan Rasmus, the defenseman. Loose at center ice. Abes will pick it up with Carter Hayes. Over to Kruschke. A little too far for Pankratz. Wonky now on the ice for Memorial. He gives chase. Kaharski back there for West. Kaharski now. Goes across ice. Bouncing puck corralled at neutral ice by Senko. Now here's Oneman. Wonky. Matt Wonky shoots in and out of the glove of Scalucci.
Nice pass by Oneman. Found Wonky wide open. Wonky quick shot on goal.
Now Wonky pinned into the corner. Now West able to skate out. Up the near side, here's DePoit. DePoit trying to get wide. Throws it around the far side where Oneman will flip it out of the zone. Shea Jones now for the Warriors. Jones looking to lead the rush. Stretch pass knocked away by the Abes. Oneman picks it up. Oneman right out front. Good look that time by Peyton Halls, and a kick save by Scalucci. Halls throws it out front. Karnitz was driving the net. Halls doing some good work down low. Knocked off his stick by Rasmus. Rasmus is going to get called for the hand pass.
A hand pass, yeah, it looked like he closed his glove on it instead of slapping it forward.
Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC.
A couple minutes ago, Bob, a couple high hits on both sides. It looked like Schemberger got his hands up a little high on DePoit. Kind of surprised they didn't make a head contact call there. And then Diggins on the other end, kind of leaning forward and got popped in the head.
Abe's control off the draw. Nearly knocked away. And a good puck battle at neutral ice. Carnitz on the back check. Thrown to the far side, dumped back in by Joe Gravine.
A nice play by Kruschke. That's a freshman. That's a smart play. Most guys, they make a mistake, they chase their mistake, and he backed off and was able to corral that puck.
Picked up by Peyton Halls. Halls getting wide. Peyton Halls throws it out front. Comes to Schemberger, the shot. Saves Scallucci. Rebound was loose. Now picked up by the Warriors. They will skate out. Hendricks Damrow trying to get around Carnitz. And the shot right there by Tyler Wendell. Kicked out of there by Evan Madsen. Eric Carnitz playing without a stick for the Abes.
He's doing his best soccer impersonation there, Bob.
On the far side, Flannery. Intercepted by Jake Hain. Dumps it down low. Kruschke will throw it up the far side. Here's Mac Diggins. Diggins! Trying to drive wide. Good play by Ethan Rohde, the defenseman.
Great play by Rohde. Laid out, took all the options away.
Abes keep it in the zone. Picked up now by the Warriors. Diggins wanted to get it to Pankratz. Chipped down low, now picked up by Kaharski. Loose at neutral ice, and the Abes with Tucker Lossman plays it near side to Carter Hayes. Deflected in by Pankratz. Scallucci will leave it back there. Kaharski plays it up the near boards. Here's Progolski. Throws it near side. Down low, Abes sweep it around. West cannot hold the zone, so they'll have to regroup at neutral ice. Progolski. Throw it back to Jones. Here's DePoit. Cooper DePoit. Throws it right into the skates of Pankratz. Pankratz trying to feed it ahead to Diggins. Loose puck picked up by Pankratz. He'll send it in. Partial line change for the Abes. Flipped out. Here's an opportunity for the Warriors. Saying we're going to get our first Memorial penalty, and they score. Cooper DePoit picking up the loose puck. Beats Evan Madsen, and with 11:58 remaining in the first period, the Warriors grab a 1-0 lead.
So the Warriors, they've had 4 or 5 chances in this period alone, gaining the blue line with momentum, and they've settled to pull up and try and do the toe drag dipsy doodle. It hasn't worked. That time, I think it was DePoit that ended up getting tripped, but then he had got up and followed the puck to the net, and I think Progolski got the shot, and DePoit must have gotten the tip.
Chase Crass fired it. We still haven't gotten the official announcement, but in any event, it's 1-0 West.
10-19-12. Yeah, so Crass got the shot off. 19-9 moved the puck.
So Crass from DePoit and Progolski. It's the Wausau West first line that contributes for the goal. It gives the Warriors a 1-0 lead. So the tripping penalty on the Abes is wiped off. But West grabs a 1-0 lead. One nothing West. Now here's an opportunity. Cade Damrow wanted to feed it over to Bolin. Pass missed by just a bit. Abes looking to clear the puck out with Cashton Troutline. West holds the zone right in the slot. Caden Bolin kicked out of there. Another opportunity for West. The Warriors are buzzing. Yet Cade Damrow parked right out front. Stretch pass far side. Here's Blake Ottoman. Hemmed in by Joe Gravine, the defenseman.
Interesting there, Bob. Ottoman, the guy had both hands on him and his stick, and he ended up losing the stick, no call.
Now an opportunity for the old Abes. Blake Ottoman going after the puck far side. Feeds it down low, Eric Carnitz. Hemmed in on that far side by Hendricks Damrow. Now a pass up the near side. Here's Cade Damrow. Knocked off the puck by Tucker Lossman. Puck over to the far side. Kruschke feed it up for Karnitz and out of the zone. Scooped up now by the Abes and Peyton Halls. Peyton Halls looking to go wide. Tegan Rasmus with the poke check. Abes hold the zone. That shot goes wide. It's a hard carom off the end boards. Karnitz keeping it in for Memorial. At neutral ice now, Kruschke. And there's some lively boards down on that end. Warriors skating out now. Here's DeBile. Abes interrupt that. Carter Hayes plays it up the near boards. Mac Diggins back on the ice for Memorial. Diggins looking for some time and space. Diggins with the dangle. Still with the puck. Far side, Kruschke, the shot. Blocked that time by Jake Hain. Puck still loose. And we're going to get a penalty. And it looks like they're going to get Eau Claire Memorial's Gabe Pankratz on the slash.
A little bit of frustration there by Pankratz. The Abes, they've had a couple shifts where they've had a lot of in-zone offense time. The problem is everything they're doing, they're turning to the middle, whether they're passing it to the middle and it's getting turned over, or they're exposing the puck to the middle and Wausau's able to collapse on that. Wausau's defensemen are doing everything exactly by the book. They're staying inside the dots, they're forcing everything on the outside, and the Abes are playing into their hands.
Dagan's able to work the puck free, knocked aside by the Warriors, and here they come with Hendricks Damrow. Damrow looking to go wide. Damrow behind the net, trying to wrap it around. Madsen got the pad there. Diggins trying to clear, held in by Damrow. Playing catch up top. Far side, shot kicked out of there by Madsen.
Nice blocker save by Madsen. Fought through traffic to find that one.
DePoit up top. And a nice block that time by Wyatt Seymour, who paid the price on that one. Loose in the slot. That shot that time by Chase Crass, with just wide. Crass, he had the goal that made it 1-0 earlier this period. Now West on the power play looking to extend that lead.
And they've got the Abes reeling too. The Abes have been out there for over a minute.
Memorial able to clear the zone as Diggins set it off the near boards. Diggins will stay out there. Warriors gain the zone, but they do so offside. 48 seconds to go in the Memorial penalty.
Yeah, Bob, the one thing we talk about the games that we've done with Memorial, it's not like things are going bad, but you're getting some chances, you're not scoring. Wausau's done a nice job in the defensive zone, as we talked about. The problem is Pankratz is in the box, and him and Diggins on the ice killing penalties together, they're automatic offense, and without one, you don't really have the other. It'll be interesting to see if they can make plays.
Warriors hold the zone. Shot from distance. Kicked out of there by Madsen. It was Shea Jones with a good low shot. There's another shot. That one whined high by Tegan Rasmus. Under 25 seconds to go in this West power play. So that shot missed near side by Bolin.
So West is happy. They're going to throw pucks from out high with one guy in front and two guys coming downhill looking for rebounds.
Shot blocked by the Abes. West regains control. Another shot block. Pankratz back on the ice. We're back to full strength. Big scramble out front. And we get a whistle and a stoppage with 7:31 to go. Second period, Wausau West 1, Eau Claire Memorial 0.
So on that right there, yeah, Wausau did everything they wanted to do. They got their shot opportunities. They had some rebound chances. Madsen made a couple big-time saves. One with the blocker, he had to fight through a screen. The other one on the rebound. If you're the Abes, you got through it. You're still 1-0. There's 7 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second period. You can get a boost out of this. Get back to what you're doing, but again, if they're going to slash a guy, they got to get that guy involved in the offense. If you're chipping the puck and Wausau's getting the puck, yes, you're getting the puck out of the zone, but you're not creating any offense.
Loose puck scooped up by Diggins. Cross ice off the stick of Pankratz. Outraces a West defender for the puck. Pankratz throws it down low. That's where Diggins is. Diggins maintaining control. Abes will work it out to the point and Lossman. Near side, Schemberger. Schemberger. Oh, that puck deflected on the way to the net.
Great shot, great tip by Pankratz. Knocked it down. Scallucci had a hard time finding it.
Schemberger over to Lossman. One-timer didn't work for Pankratz. Now West gains control. They'll skate out with Chase Crass. Crass, and we get another stoppage, and we're going to get an interference penalty.
You're going to get an interference penalty on Wausau. Pankratz came back on the back check, and he stayed with the point. The point lifted his stick and knocked it out of his hands, which is interference. Kind of a soft one, but it's interference nonetheless. Abes are on the power play. Big one. They need one here. Last time they had it, little discombobulated. They have their set play. They like to run it, and guys were out of position. They're coming back with their second power play unit here.
West will rim it around and out. Carter Hayes throws it to Wonky. Played back in the Eau Claire Memorial zone. Carter Hayes will pick it up. Here's Matt Wonky through neutral ice. Throws it near side, Wyatt Senko. Down low is Wonky. West gathers and throws it down ice.
Bob, you know what the key of the power play is? They have 4, you have 5. You have to outwork their 4. You have to. And you got to get the puck off the boards.
First power play group back out there for the Abes. There's Wonky throwing it right out front. Was deflected by Oneman. Here's Diggins. Diggins. Now it's Pankratz, the shot. Oneman was there looking for the deflection. West able to clear.
Good chance there by the Abes. Still, they're looking to run that switch with Pankratz coming around over the top with a give and go down low, and they haven't ran it yet.
50 seconds to go in the Memorial man advantage. Mac Diggins gains the zone. Diggins throws it right out front. Schemberger denied by Scallucci. Held in at the point by the Abes. They work it near side, Diggins. Diggins up top. Seymour, Pankratz, looks, shoots!
Hit the crossbar.
And that one, Karam's out of play.
If I'm Coach Schemberger here, you got 31 seconds left. These guys have been used to staying out for 45 seconds to a minute. There's plenty of time. You win the face-off. But they got to be on the same page here. You could tell they're still. They ran it 3 times against Chippewa, and they look to run it, but one of the 3 isn't doing their job here, and it's kind of frustrating to the other 4. Easier said than done, Bob.
Diggins up high. Seymour with it. Pankratz. Off the stick of Diggins, who just keeps it onside. Diggins to Seymour. Over to Pankratz now. Diggins. Seymour, Pankratz. Here's Diggins, takes a look, shoots right on, loose out front. Seymour has it. There's the shot. That didn't get all the way through. Back to even strength. Shot from Pankratz, saves Scallucci.
Abe's got lucky there. The shot, nice block by Hain. Blocked it out front. He's kind of feeling the effects of it, but you block a shot to help your teammates out any day. He blocks that shot. The point comes out of the box. They went to clear, but the Abes were able to knock that down. Otherwise, the point's going down on a breakaway.
I thought the last 45, 50 seconds of that power play better from the Memorial perspective.
But it's not what they want to run. They're set, talking with Coach Schemberger, they have a couple different set things, and neither one of them are what they're doing.
Poke free. Here comes Cade Damrow right out front. The shot and a save, Evan Madsen. Highway robbery on Hendricks Damrow.
A great breakout. Abes got laid on the switch. Wendell makes a beautiful pass to Damrow. Damrow I think he wishes he had that back. He shot it high, shot it right into Madsen's glove. He got out in position, flashed the glove, and he made the save. He had room down low. That's why I think you saw him put his hand over his helmet, because he wishes he had that one back.
Hendricks Damrow will take the draw right now against Wyatt Cinco. And there's a shot. They score. Hendricks Damrow wins the faceoff, walks in, beats Evan Madsen, and it's 2-0 Wausau West.
That's how you fix that. You go, oh darn, I missed a great chance. So you drop the puck, you poke it through the centerman's legs, and quick shot, beats Madsen up high. Tough shot to save. Center's got to stay on his center on that one, but yeah, a lot of guys make plays like that. That was a beautiful shot. Tough one to defend if you can't take away the center.
Yeah, right off the faceoff. Watch Hendricks Damrow. After they get reset, a lot of times guys will, they'll kind of take a look at how the other centerman is set up, and they'll decide, hey, I think I got an opportunity. And he won it clean, got to the net, put it in.
There was a guy you knew back in the 80s that did that an awful lot, Bob.
Oh, there's a shot by Pankratz, and Scallucci makes the save.
Didn't always score, but it's shockingly surprising. If you can read the centerman's feet and you can bounce that off the drop, it's open more times than not. Abes have an offensive zone face-off. They need a spark here.
Oh, and there's a big shot by Pankratz, and Scallucci just got a piece of it.
So they're getting good chances. Right? If you're the Eau Claire Old Abes, you're getting scoring chances. Here's the issue. You're not making the goaltender move. And Scallucci is a tough goalie to beat with your shot on him and his position. So you have to figure out a way. They've had a few shot rebound chances, but they got to keep pushing pucks. Get it to the net, push pucks, make him move.
Under 4 minutes to go, second period. 2 goals in this period by the Warriors. One by Chase Crass, the other Hendricks Damrow. It's 2-0 West. Shots 24-21 in favor of the Warriors over the Old Abes, and Memorial's going to get whistled down on the icing. Herrick and Hart Law Office has been on the side of the injured since 1951. Find them at eauclairlaw.com.
That one there, quick up to Pankratz. He had Seymour in the middle, and he chose to chip it off the wall. Problem is, when you're around that red line, you're not going to get a guy over the top on that one.
Off the face-off, picked up by the Abes. Schemberger. Here's Diggins. Diggins to Pankratz. Good back check that time by DePoit. Diggins gets flipped up in the air.
Bob, both teams, honestly, the back check has been tremendous. They're stopping on pucks. They're getting back and helping their D all over the ice.
Tricky shot that time by the Abes, by Kruschke. It looked like Scallucci was a little slow to react. DePoit dishing out a hit that time on Diggins, who hops up and gets back in the play. Flipped out of the zone and all the way down by the Warriors, and that'll be an icing on Wausau West, and it comes with 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the second period. Just like these players bring their best to the rink, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service.
2 minutes, 41 seconds left. If you're the Eau Claire Old Abes, you might need to get some defensemen to help ignite the offense, because up front they're not getting by. They're not getting enough pressure on Wausau to create enough scoring chances. Sometimes getting the D involved, that could be a trip right there.
Boy, Mason Flannery was kind of perplexed that time, because it didn't appear that he went down just by losing an edge.
No, he cut to the net, and he got dumped and ended up falling into Scallucci there. I'm kind of surprised they didn't call that one.
He and Tegan Rasmus had a brief exchange that time. 2:19 to go. The faceoff will come to the right of Memorial goaltender Evan Madsen. Shot from the point. Good low shot by Kaharski, gobbled up by Madsen.
And if you're Coach Brandt on the other side for Wausau, you're pleased with what you're doing. You're getting a few scoring chances. You've capitalized on the chances that you've had. Now you just, no turnovers, no block shots.
Puck battle scooped up now by Wonky. Now the Abes trying to work it forward, and they do to Ottoman. Blake Ottoman trying to drive that puck forward. Ottoman gains control. A little toe drag. Shot that one wide. Hayes plays it down deep. Ottoman down in the corner. Just threw it out front. Didn't get all of it. Back come the Warriors. Ottoman still working hard on that far side. Scooped up now by West and Hendricks Damrow. Knock back. Here come the Warriors. They got a man out front. They couldn't quite get it to Caden Boleen. Abes now with Matt Wonky. Wonky taking a look. Abes trying to win a puck battle. There's Ottoman, the shot. Loose out front. Went in and out of the glove of Scallucci. A saucer pass ahead to Cade Damrow, a little too far for him. As we approach the 1 minute mark of this second period. 2 goals in the period for Wausau West. They've got the lead. Puck picked up by the Warriors. Quick shot by Cooper DePoit. Went just wide. Another opportunity goes right through the crease. Ottoman plays it to Diggins. Diggins gains control. And he takes a big hit on that far side by Shea Jones. Schenberger, Diggins, the shot! What a save, Scallucci!
The Warriors are starting to impose their physical strength. You can see a little bit of yapping going on there. Diggins has been knocked down a couple times, but presence of mind, gets back up, cuts to the net. Nice pass by Pankratz, has him dead red all alone. Picked the corner, and Scallucci got out and made a beautiful glove save.
Face off to the goaltender's right. Diggins again. Trying to pick that far corner. Got deflected high and wide. Now an opportunity. Cooper DePoit. DePoit trying to dangle. Abe's able to interrupt that. Loose out front. Now scooped up by Pankratz. Cade Pankratz. Shoots from distance. Scallucci will hang on to that rebound with Schenberger coming right down the slot.
A little grabbing, 5 seconds after. A little grabbing, a little pushing and shoving after the whistle. Wausau's. You can see their lips moving. They have a two-goal lead. They're throwing their body around. Abes are responding. Problem is, what Scallucci right there is yapping at Diggins. That's one of those. Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
And that's all we got for the second period.
The funny thing is, they'll be teammates next weekend, and
they'll
be
exactly.
joking
Team
and laughing
Wisconsin,
about it.
yeah, then it'll be all good. As for tonight, they're wearing opposite jerseys, so they're going head-to-head. Goals by Chase Kress and Hendricks Damrow in that second period, and as a result, Wausau West will take a 2-0 lead into the dressing room. Mike, if you're Memorial, what are the old Abes going to be talking about here between periods?
Well, one, you can't turn pucks over to the middle of the ice in the offensive zone. Use the wall, protect the puck. You've gone low to high 2 or 3 times the whole game, and when you've gone low to high and switched sides, you've gotten pucks to the net. The problem is you got 2 guys on one side of the ice. You don't have a spread out triangle. Nobody's attacking, pushing pucks. That's there. The other thing, anytime there's a rebound, Wausau sticks are getting on the Abes, whether they're lifting them up or they're locking them down so they can't get to rebound. The only thing you can score with is your stick when it's on the ice, so you can't let Wausau get control of your stick. And they might want to look to shoot anywhere but belly and glove, because every one of their shots has been belly and glove. Test low blocker, throw low, make Scallucci.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your
You're still waiting for somebody to score on a bullseye. You know, the puck has not gone through the chest of a goaltender. You pointed that out a couple times.
Yeah, it's never happened, Bob. You're never going to put a puck through a goalie's chest, out his back, and in the net. So, but it's a beautiful-looking target.
2 periods in the books. We'll take an extended break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for period number 3. Boys Division I sectional final. Winner moves on to next week's state tournament after 2. Wausau West Warriors 2, Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes 0. You're watching boys high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
A&W, root beer float and root beer cream freeze. 2 delicious ways to savor the all-American flavor and creamy vanilla soft serve. They're the sweetest friends a Frosty mug ever had. And then some. A&W. Try the new 3-piece pub-battered cod combo. Flaky fried cod fillets, crispy fries, creamy coleslaw, and a frosty mug of made fresh A&W root beer. It's fish and chips the all-American way. And then some.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Who are we? We are a locally owned and operated business serving our community for over 60 years. We have expanded to 3 locations with over 1 million square feet of combined production space. We have an elite workforce of over 400 employees. We have built stadiums for the Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and more. Who are we? There's only one answer.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
We are back at Chippewa Ice Arena, getting you set for third period action of this WIAA Division I Boys Sectional Final. 2 goals for Wausau West in that second period. Chase Crass, Hendricks Damrow. Warriors have a 2-0 lead over the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Bob Bradovich, Mike Schwengler. Here from Chippewa Ice Arena in front of a packed house, and based on the number of times our phones are buzzing, some of your former players at Memorial are watching in tonight as well.
There's some guys all over the place out in Idaho and Colorado, and I believe one in Vegas. So, talking about that, Bob, just a side note here. One of our near and dear friends and been a friend of Eau Claire sports in general. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer everywhere he goes. Mike Sullivan. He's fighting a tough illness right now, and he's kind of held up in a hospital. I know he wishes he was here cheering on the Abes, and wishes he was at the Husky game versus Chippewa and so on and so forth. But well wishes to Mike. He's a warrior, he's a fighter, and he's going to beat what he's fighting. And a lot of support coming his way. We're going to throw it through the airwaves and Zaleski Sports, and he's watching the game right now. He's giving me pointers. He was the foolish guy that said you need to get into this godforsaken business, and I said I don't think I can do it, and he made me do it. So
hey,
that's why I'm still here.
You came aboard, and I certainly echo those thoughts too. Sully is one of a kind, and just the impact that he had on all local sports, but especially hockey.
Yeah.
Because when he started, Wisconsin high school hockey, as far as being a WIAA sport, that only goes back to the 70s.
Right.
All right? For all those people sometimes who say, well, how come Minnesota it's like, you got to realize that's several generations
absolutely
that were involved in hockey. I mean, their state tournaments dates back to the 1930s and even before that they were playing. So Mike, by getting hockey on the radio in Eau Claire, I think helped put the stamp of legitimacy on the sport, and it got to grow and grow and grow. And he and I had the good fortune of being on the call, him on radio, me on TV, when your Memorial teams won those state titles in 08 and 13, and it's a number of those guys that are tuning in and watching tonight. What's that saying? Once an Old Abe, always an Old Abe?
Yeah, and it's great to have that continue, and it's been a while that the Abes have gotten this far in the playoffs. As Wausau got back in 19, Abes I think it's been since 17, but every time I look at a Wausau West jersey, it's frustrating. Those two, one was a double overtime loss in the semifinal, one was an overtime loss, and we come down and Knickerbocker hits the crossbar, and bing, bang, boom, they score a goal. And the next year, an call that puts Mark Munger, one of our top 2 defensemen, in the box for the rest of the game. And we had a chance, I think, McLaughlin to Scott, and we had that chance at the end. We didn't finish, but either way, I mean, it was great for high school hockey. It was a great game, and tough losses for our kids. But, a lot of these kids, I actually met up with them at McLaughlin's wedding this summer, and a lot of them are into coaching. And it's good that they're giving back, and there's some that have some young kids that they're going to start getting back into coaching, and that's what you want to do. That's how you continue to grow the game. You just said first-generation hockey players. Well, now, wherever they're at, they're second-generation hockey players, and that's how you can continue to grow and hopefully be able to be a Minnesota-type scenario where every association is a lot better than certain associations when you're playing here in the state of Wisconsin.
Had to wait a little bit for the ice to set up after the Zamboni did its thing, but 17 minutes are on the clock. In the circle, Wyatt Seymour and Cooper DePoit. Puck is down, and Wausau West plays it back to their own blue line. Pass up the near side, flipped in by Pergolski. Madsen will play it behind his net. In the near corner, West looking to cycle something out front. In the slot, they score! Just like that, Cooper DePoit puts the puck in the net. They head for that Selly button, and the West Warriors have grabbed a 3-0 lead over Eau Claire Memorial just 21 seconds into the third period.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, the old adage is the toughest lead to protect is a 2-goal lead in hockey, but if you have the 2-goal lead, it's a lot easier than if you're trying to get 2 back. And on that dump, and you could see the Abes are a little flat-footed, quick pass, shot off the wall. They left the point wide open in front, and he's not going to miss very often.
So the mountain's got a little higher to climb for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Remember, this was the score the last two times, or the last time, I should say, these two teams faced off. That was in Wausau back on January 10th, a Saturday game over at Marathon Park Arena.
The difference is between those games, Bob, is the Abes had a few breakaways watching the tape. They had some chances to score one-on-one with the goalie. This has been a little different game.
Oneman trying to carry into the zones, poke checked away by Shea Jones. And Mike, it's not like West has dominated the play, but they've been very opportunistic. But I think the biggest thing is just the play of their defensemen.
Yeah, their defensemen have been aggressive. They've, like we talked, they're taking away sticks at the front. They're not giving second chance rebound opportunities, and Scallucci's made the first save. Consequently, West is scoring on their first chances. The one was a tip, but 2 shots and a goal.
Diggins in the corner with the puck for the Abes. Mac Diggins gets around a couple defenders. Diggins plays it near side. Lossman going down deep. Out to the point. Here's Pankratz. Pankratz deflected away. Now an opportunity for the Warriors. Hendricks Damrow 2-on-1. Damrow the shot. Big rebound. Sticked aside by Carter Hayes. All the way up to Diggins. Diggins leaves for Pankratz. Pankratz wanted to go back to Diggins. Abes will regroup with Caden Kruschke. Up to Diggins. Abes get back on side. Turned back by the Warriors. Abes hold the zone. Shot from up high by Carter Hayes. And the save is made. 14:54 to go. Period number 3. Warriors 3, Old Abe 0.
Nice job of Hayes holding the zone, keeping the puck in, got the shot to the net. Scallucci deflected it out. You can see going in, and it's been that way since the second period. Every time Diggins is touching the puck, he's got 1 or 2 West guys on him. The problem is no Abes are getting over the top of Diggins where he can facilitate where the puck's going.
West looking to skate out, and they do. Turned aside nicely by the Abes. Here's Flannery. Throws it to Peyton Halls. His shot down low. Flannery battling for it, and they score! Old Abes on the board. Peyton Halls getting the goal.
Great opportunity. That's the first shift that they've had where they outworked the defenseman down low. Karnitz pushed it to Flannery. Flannery got the shot on goal, and Hulls came in on the backside. That's the first save where Scallucci's had to make that pad save, and he kicked out the rebound, and Hulls was right there, perfect position to finish it off. Big goal for the Abes, exactly what they needed. Now it's back to 2. You get 1, now the pressure starts to mount, but you got to get one fairly quick.
Peyton Halls' second goal of the postseason. He had 3 goals all through the regular season.
Nice kick. Schemberger drove and kicked it out to Oneman. Oneman a little quicker on that release. Maybe he gets a shot through.
Big hit, Blake Oneman.
Yeah,
depositing Tyler Wendell on the ice, but we get a whistle.
Yeah, they're going to call Oneman. Well, he just called a technical. I am not. Okay, so they called Oneman 2 minutes for roughing, which he stepped up and threw a shoulder into the chest. Perigolski got up and must have said something he probably shouldn't say. He got a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct. So they're going to be 5-on-5 out of this, which is kind of surprising they called that, being that Diggins has been on his back 3 or 4 different times with high hits. So maybe they're trying to make sure everything gets settled down. Either way, it's a 5-on-5 here. Lucky break for the Abes.
So Hendricks Damrow on sportsmanlike conduct.
Well, he said 9, and yet 9's back out there.
9 for Eau Claire Memorial.
Okay, got it.
There we go. 3-1. West leading Memorial. Each team with the goal in this period. Here's Schemberger, the shot. Stick save by the goaltender Scallucci.
And Scallucci he saw that clean too, and he had a hard time kind of control that.
DePoit still with the puck. Cooper DePoit wanted to get that far post. Wasn't able to succeed there.
Didn't miss it by much there, Bob, about half an inch.
Schemberger finds some open ice, plays to Pankratz.
We had talked about if you're the Abes, maybe the defensemen have to start igniting the offense. You see every time in the last 2 shifts Schemberger's been out there, he's jumped in the play or he's carried the puck.
To neutral ice, Diggins. Mac Diggins carries in, goes wide. Diggins puts on the brakes. Cross ice, intercepted by DePoit. Now up the near boards, too far for Hendricks Damro. Turned aside by Madsen. Abes with Lossman. Wanted to get it to Diggins. It was deflected all the way down. Icing on the old Abes. That comes with 12:46 remaining. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office, and they take most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today.
Interesting thing with officials. You always wonder what and why, right? That happened 3 times earlier in the game on both sides. A quick dump out, lift the stick, no icing. This time it was an icing.
Karnitz picks up the loose puck. Eric Karnitz across the blue line. Taken into the boards by Shea Jones. Jane Jones, colliding with Flannery. Played out by the Warriors. Abes will have to touch up on the delayed offside. Pass all the way down. They were trying to get it down to Cade Damro. Madsen had to make the save. Now a delayed penalty on the Warriors. Touched by Wausau West. And with 12:04 to go in the third period, West will be shorthanded for the next couple of minutes.
They're going to get Damro for interference on that one, Bob. Abes are on the power play. You would assume in this, Coach Schemberger would have pulled his power play out together and said, okay, we need to make sure we're on the same page. Looks like they're throwing 7. So this power play, a little bit of a change. They're going with Schemberger, Pankratz, Hulls, Diggins, and Seymour up top. But they're going to roll into their umbrella with Pankratz, Seymour, and Diggins.
Pankratz wins the draw. Abes work it to Mac Diggins. Pankratz able to hold the zone. Now a loose puck. Oh, now an opportunity. Numbers for the Abes. The shot right on, deflected high into the netting.
Oh, they got a lucky break there. Pankratz threw it across. It got poked. Wausau tried to take off, but it actually bad bounce. Seymour got control of it. He walked in. He had Schemberger and Hulls out front. Hulls is off now. Oneman's fresh and ready to go. Deflection out of play.
Another face-off win by Pankratz. Seymour to Pankratz. Back to Seymour.
So this set here, Seymour's supposed to dive on that, and then they throw it down to Oneman, and Pankratz comes around up top.
Fired down ice by DePoit.
And they haven't been able to run that the whole game. They've looked for it, but parts are missing or moving in the wrong positions.
Pankratz cross ice Diggins. Tries to feed it, gets it to Oneman. Blake Oneman takes a look, shoots, deflected. It bounces off the top of the net. Schemberger working hard. And now we get a whistle and a stoppage with 1:04 remaining in this Memorial man advantage. The net popped off its moorings, so 11:08 to go, third period. Still plenty of time for the old Abes.
And not a bad whistle for either team. Wausau needed to make a change, and they were able to get their change. The Abes can take a little breather. But you there should be more communication here. Like, hey, we got to do this. Make sure we're doing this.
Another face-off win for the Abes. Seymour steers it to Pankratz, back to Seymour. Diggins. Pankratz. Ooh, he had that far post.
I missed it by an inch and a half.
He had some room to shoot there. as that was one of the rare times they got Scallucci moving, in this case, to his left. Here's Pankratz. Diggins has it. Diggins up top. Peyton Halls. Gabe Pankratz. Knocked aside. Puck battle along the near boards. Pankratz threw it over towards Ottoman. Now Diggins. Diggins takes a look. Shoots. Loose. That one never quite got through.
Schemberg had a chance on that one. He missed it.
Here's Diggins. And the save by Scallucci. Diggins, a good shot off a feed by Gabe Pankratz, and that'll do it for this Memorial power play.
The hard part when you make a switch, like Seymour came off, he was making the change. Hulls got caught up top, which I can guarantee you in practice he's never been in that position. But they got the puck to Diggins on the side, and Ottoman got caught tied up in front. If one of them could have slid to the backside, had an easy tap in if he could have got it there.
Under 10 minutes to go, third period. West 3, Memorial 1. Out to the point, Abes hold the zone. Lossman throws it out front. Bouncing puck on the backhand, loose, and Scallucci covers up. Mason Flannery put that backhand on, and Scallucci took him a while, but he eventually covered the puck.
Again, this line did the same thing the last shift they had together. They went low to high, switched sides, got the puck to the net, created traffic. The problem is you got a couple 6-footers on Wausau that are controlling the 5'6" guys on the old Abes up front. Just keep it alive. Poke it to the back post. It doesn't matter how it goes in. Just poke at it, dive at it, whatever you need to do.
Abes gained control. Here is Lossman. Tucker Lossman will carry up. He'll throw it down low and give chase. Flipped into the corner by Rasmus. Abes able to hold the zone. Puck picked up now by the Warriors and Gravine. Taken away. Here comes Eric Karnitz. Karnitz the shot. And Scallucci got a blocker on that one.
Shoot to score, shoot for rebounds. Wausau running around a little bit. They got some guys looking to poke and go, and they're getting caught out in the neutral zone. Abes are taking advantage of that.
Yeah, zone time has been in the favor of the old Abes for a good part of these last 4 minutes or so.
Just makes it, how much that first goal of the third period looms large right now, doesn't it?
Touch pass by Wonky, back to Ottoman. Quick shot, and a glove save Scallucci.
They're getting their chances. Again, net traffic,
That's Shea Jones pointing out his height superiority.
Shea's letting Sayenko know that he goes up to below his shoulders, and you know what? It's not the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight in the dog, right?
Okay, well.
But it makes things a lot tougher when a guy weighs you 100 pounds
and
there's
7
inches.
Schemberger will throw it up the near boards. Hemmed in by the Warriors, now down low to Poit. Up top, Warriors will steer that one to the corner. Progulski back to the point. There's a shot. Shea Jones, good wrister. Diggins feeds Pankratz. Gabe Pankratz. Back to Diggins. Diggins on front of Pankratz. And a kick save by the goaltender Scallucci. Pankratz, or check that, Diggins with the shot right on. And we've got a whistle and a penalty.
They're going to get Wausau here. To point, I had a little frustration. He got hit in the offensive zone trying to get to the net and got up, kind of spun around. And as they came out of the zone, he came out late and he took a shot at Sayenko. Sayenko drew the penalty, the fight in the dog.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
But offensively, a great give and go between Diggins and Pankratz. They had one chance, had two chances. Scallucci made great saves on both of them.
Warriors rimming around, but hand out, so the Abes will look to regroup.
I'm kind of surprised here. I thought maybe Coach Schemberg would call a timeout, being that his top line has been out there for a little bit, and now they're gassed.
Warriors able to clear the zone. Going back for it, Wyatt Seymour. Hustling down Tyler Wendell.
On that pass right here, Bob, they got a 4-on-3 if they hurry.
Here's Diggins skating into the zone. Mac Diggins. Into the slot, Schemberger. Picked up now by Oneman. Out to Seymour. Higgins takes a look. Pankratz rips the shot. Kicked out of there, Scallucci. Diggins again. Pankratz over to Seymour. Back to Diggins. Mac Diggins looks. It's blocked. Here's an opportunity. Tyler Wendell. Wendell skates in on Madsen. Whiffs on the shot. Diggins grabs the puck.
Again, they got time if they hurry, but Diggins is gassed. It's 3-on-3 coming out.
Here's Schemberger. Knocked off his stick by Kaharski. Oneman trying to feed it out front to Peyton Halls, and once again the net is off its moorings.
And it's not Scallucci pushing it off. As I don't know if there's any former goalies up here in the press box, but some goalies have been known to do that. He's not doing that intentionally. It's just stuff coming around the net. That one actually, I think Oneman was coming around the net and he banged into the Wausau defenseman, and the net came off. Lucky break for Memorial because Wausau again had picked up the puck and they were coming out. Abes have 36 seconds left here. The frustrating part as a coach is you practice a power play. Here's what we're doing. You run your sets, you run your sets, you run your sets. Then you come to the game and they're not doing what you want them to do. And I can tell Coach Schemberger is frustrated over that.
Hayes has it. Cross ice. Wanted to get it to Wonky. Wonky will throw it off the boards out to Hayes. Carter Hayes back to Matt Wonky. Hayes has it. Lossman will steer it down low. Lossman holds the zone. That shot got deflected high. Hayes with it. Back over to Lossman. There's the shot. Deflected, just missed on the near side.
A great shot. Sanko got a nice tip on the side. Just missed that one.
To point back on the ice for the Warriors. Flipped around in the far corner. Race for the puck. Abes able to hold the zone. Knock free. Carter Hayes steers it forward. Here's Tucker Lossman. Lossman able to stay on his skates, but the loose puck picked up now by DePoit. Takes a shot over there. Now Blake Oneman grabs the puck. Oneman getting wide, and Oneman gets tripped up. Abes will go back on the power play.
There, Oneman used his speed and his will. He drove wide. That's one of the first times all game we've had guys drive wide for the old Abes, and he ended up getting hauled down. Make the defenseman turn their feet. That time, lucky break. This time, Abe's power play unit is out. They're fresh. Hopefully they've had the discussion of here's our plan, here's what we're going to do, let's stick to it. To allude to, people might think it's not a big deal, but you have 5 guys, everybody has a job. And when guys are in different positions, now you're not doing your job because everybody's out of sync. And then instead of having a plan, you're hoping. Like there's no reason to take that shot there. Run your set through your top guy.
Pankratz plays it across to Diggins. Seymour has it. Back to Mac Diggins. There's the shot. Traffic out front. Steered aside by Scallucci. Seymour with it. Out to Pankratz.
Now you're forcing pucks into plays, and you're lucky you're getting rebounds versus dump outs.
Here's Pankratz. He's got some room, and a glove save by Scallucci.
What's crazy and weird, if you take something off that shot, I used to do it with Michael Kapla a long time ago. Everybody always rips pucks as hard as they can at the net. If you take something off and you throw it knee high, goaltenders they're not used to that. So right now they're going to kick out that rebound. It's soft rebound. Guys have a chance to make a play around the net. Alex Dahl made a killing scoring goals off of those shots from Michael Kapla. I'm sure he'll tell you he went coast to coast on every one of them.
Well, right.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that way.
What time is it in Sweden? Because that's where Michael Kapla is playing professional hockey.
4 minutes, 34 seconds left, minute and 12 left on this power play. Abes need one here with stating the obvious. They need to get one here on this power play.
They've had 4 consecutive power plays, and they've had the puck in the West zone for a good part of this third period, especially after that West goal that made it 3-0.
And they're getting shot. I mean, West has done a nice job boxing out, controlling, no second chances. And now you could see here, they're going to kill clock here. They're going to dump. Abe's got to be careful on this. They're going to have a full set of change here, and 35 seconds left.
Hayes will take a look. Ottoman comes out on the power play. He's got the puck now with some time and space. Blake Ottoman will throw it back to Seymour. Under 20 seconds to go in the man advantage. And that shot deflected. It was taken by Pankratz.
Ottoman got a stick on that. He just missed the backside.
Abes steered out to Pankratz. Up top, Seymour. Over to Diggins. Final seconds of the power play. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Pankratz the shot. Scallucci the save.
Another shot up high. Scallucci's able to get the glove on. He's made some big stops. Kind of repeat. Shoot high, hit him in the glove, shoot high. Scallucci's done a nice job of getting out and open, finding those pucks.
3:16 remaining. Evan Madsen, the goaltender, skating over to the bench just to double check with the coaching staff when they might want him to head off the ice for an extra attacker.
And you're kind of setting up your bench now. Okay, these guys are going for these guys. Here's going to be our guy coming. We need one. Probably look to pull him here in the next minute. But everything has to be deep. You can't give up a block shot, and you cannot give up the red line.
Sent in deep by the Warriors. We're under 3 minutes to go in third period. Warriors on top of the Abes by a score of 3-1. Loose puck picked up by Cade Damrow. Plays it far side to Rasmus. Now Hendricks Damrow. Pumped off the puck. Again, Karnitz playing without a stick. Held in by the Warriors. Poke free by Senko. Sent in deep. Abes will get both Diggins and Pankratz back on the ice. Here's Pankratz. Near side, Seymour. Seymour with some space. In the slot. Diggins the shot. Glove save, Scallucci.
Repeat. I mean, you hate to say it, but every shot they're taking is going into the glove. They're shooting glove. Shoot it on the blocker. Shoot it on the low pads. Force Scallucci to fight and find that puck.
Abes get another attacker out there. The net is empty.
Here you can't sit back. You have to outnumber with 3 guys. If they have 2, you got to have 4. You have to get control of the puck, look to feed the point, get the puck through traffic, shot, rebounds, tips.
Warriors gain possession, and they'll throw it down ice. Race for the puck. Now picked up by the Warriors. Ottoman over to Pankratz. Pankratz throws it far side, deflected by Ottoman. Diggins couldn't gather it. Diggins goes cross ice. Pankratz looks, the shot, that hit traffic. West able to backhand it out of the zone. Minute 45 remaining, third period.
3 guys high at the blue line. Wausau is going to keep 4 guys back, push it across, switch sides, and attack the zone.
Here's Pankratz. Held in by Kruschke, bouncing puck. Abes hold the zone. Here's Ottoman. Ottoman the shot, right on. Scallucci the save.
A fortuitous bounce. That's a big word for me. Fortuitous bounce. It went off Wausau's stick, and it actually bounced right over to Diggins, who was able to get it through.
Minute 23 left. Abes still have a timeout to use, and they do that right now. We will keep it here. Mike Schwengler, and we'll talk a little strategy. You got a minute 23. All right, there's time. But what do the Abes have to do to get that first one back?
Well, there is time, but you need 2. So you have to get one early. I believe a basketball term would be a 2-for-1.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they pretty much need right here. You have to get one within the next 30, 35 seconds. Now, they've had in-zone time. They've had chances. Just like there's 1 and 2 guys at the net. They have 6. You have to get 3 or 4 guys to the net. 2 guys in front, 2 guys sitting off on the side. Wausau can't defend that, so they're going to give up a shot. You can't get the shot blocked. It's either right side guy shooting or left side guy shooting. Find the open guy, outnumber with 4 in front of the net, tip and turn on the pucks, and bang it rebounds.
And if you're West, what do the Warriors need to do here?
They have a set play. Every team has a set play, defensive zone when there's a man advantage. 9 times out of 10, every team's going to try and win that puck to the wall, and they're either going to bring a winger back behind the net or a D. They're going to chip it or rim it hard. One guy's going to fly to the far wall, chip out, and either your offside guy or your center is going to drive through and look to get that chance for the open net. So face-off obviously is huge. If you're Memorial, you don't have to win it clean, but you can't lose it clean. If you're Wausau, you don't have to win it clean, but it's got to be at least a 50-50 towards the wall.
Wyatt Seymour to take the draw for the Abes. Comes out, sent down low by Kruschke. Pankratz in the corner. Thrown around and out. The Abes will have to regroup. Minute 10 left. Fed up the far side for Diggins. Diggins, near side, Schemberger. Minute to go in the third. Flip down ice. And it's icing on the Warriors. 54.6 seconds remaining.
So that time, Memorial won the draw. Seymour won the draw clean. I don't know if it was Pankratz or Onman had the puck on the wall. The problem was when you throw it behind the net, now you got to go fight for it again. You got Kruschke up high. Just push it to him, throw it across. There they had nobody coming through to stop that.
Picked up by the Warriors. Here's Chase Crass. Crass from a sharp angle, deflected out of the way by Ottoman. Possibly saving a goal right there for the Old Abes. Time ticking down on Memorial's season. Loose puck picked up by Seymour. Cross ice, Diggins. Diggins throwing it out front. Seymour! The puck goes off his stick and is gobbled up by Scallucci. 30.5 seconds remaining.
Kind of where you didn't want to be, because now you got to get one here. It's got to be a face-off. You have a set play on this. You need to run it now, and you have to win this puck clean. Kind of surprised maybe Diggins, being the right-hander, could take the face-off, have 3 guys stack, push it at the net.
And the puck comes out of the zone. Abes running out of time here. Down by a pair of goals. Wausau West looking to make its 18th trip to the state tournament. Time is on their side right now. Skating back is Schemberger. He loses an edge. Crass with it. Throws it down low. Final seconds. That shot goes wide. But time has expired, and the Wausau West Warriors are headed back to the state tournament for the first time since 2019. A hard-fought 3-1 win over Eau Claire Memorial in this sectional final.
Yeah, it was a good sectional final, too. It was a clean game. Both teams played hard. I think if you were picking a player of the game in this game, it's got to be Scallucci. He made some big-time saves when his team needed him the most, and Wausau, they rallied around it. Defensively, they were strong. They were physical. They gave up some bend but don't break situations, and when they did, Scallucci was there to make the save. He looks like a kid out there jumping around. A lot of joy and happiness there. Happy for Coach Brandt. He's had some tough years, some lean years, and he brought his guys together. Congratulations to them and their coaching staff, and I know they'll represent the Section 1 area very well down at the state tournament.
West improves to 21-6-0. Eau Claire Memorial will finish off a solid season. Their first-year head coach, Jeff Schemberger, of course, longtime assistant for the Old Abes and a former Old Abe himself. Memorial finishes 16-10-2. Mike, Memorial had a shots on goal advantage, 37-31, helped out by those Wausau West penalties, 4 consecutive in that third period, but you talked about Scallucci and just how good he was tonight.
Well, knowing that going in, and out of, what did you say, 31-some shots, I bet you about 20 of them were in the glove, and that's the hard part. These kids are going to leave it, and Coach Schemberger did a tremendous job with this group. No, I don't think one person getting beat 9 or 10-0 by Hudson a week and a half prior and coming back and playing them again, I don't think anybody thought they were going to beat them. So to get this far, it's been a while since they've gotten this far. He's turned this program around. You look at the numbers on these kids. Pankratz is a senior, Oneman's a senior, Karnitz is a senior. There's a lot of young guys that got a lot of big-time opportunities and minutes, and they're going to be a much better team going forward because of these games that they played in front of big houses and big minutes, and very proud of him. He spent a lot of time with me, and very happy for him going forward. His staff did a tremendous job as well. It's, obviously, one team's going to lose, and for the old Abes, it's too bad it was them.
So we will keep it here on Zaleski Sports. We'll show you the presentation of the runner-up plaque as well as the sectional championship plaque. We got some medals to handout, I should say. We will hang out here because coming up down the road after all the awards will be the post-game show, which is brought to you by Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team when you have any sports-related injury or issue. You can count on a prompt, proper diagnosis and a customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athlete in Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and western Wisconsin. Right now, the post-game presentations. After that, we'll have the post-game show. You have been watching boys sectional hockey on Zaleski Sports.
That's ready for you.
Okay.
Good seeing you again, Mike. Yeah, you too. Thanks.
All right. See you, Steve. Take care.
Nice to meet you. Good to meet you. Thank you.
No, you're good. Thank you, Mike.
Yep, thank you.
Am I going to see you down at state, or are you going to come down for... No, you said you got to work.
Section 1 team winners. As soon as call, please approach Chair Director Mike Thompson. Good luck with that. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. First of all, number 1, I'd like to see it.
Thanks, guys.
Let's go. Number 2, Berlin Stenke. Number 4, Henrik Zamro. Number 7, Kate Zamro. Number 9, Owen Kowalski. Number 10, Chase Press. Number 11, Caden Bowie. Number 12, Jamie Jones. Number 13, Tanner Zigzag. Number 14, Tyler Wendell. Number 15, Fred Richard. Number 16, Drake Kuharski. Number 18, Ethan Roday. Number 19, Cooper DuPont. Number 21, Tegan Rasmus. Number 22, Roman Robbins. Number 23, Parker Borrero. Number 24, Jake Haynes. Number 25, Alex Vale. Number 26, Alexander Defile. Number 27, George Levine.
All right, I'll look for your thumbs up. I'll try to get it.
Jason have something back there?
Yeah, he said it's fucked up.
And now the coach or coaches, basic coach, Director Mike Thompson, we see your championship plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, Wausau West Warriors. And also, we wish them the best of luck
Yes, I am coming up. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the hospitality. Goalie was good. Goalie was on his head. We really put on a punch. He was good, and they got some big defensemen that play smart. And 14, I was impressed with. Yeah, it was a good game though. Hey, Brian. Get you I always heard about playoff beards, but you had playoff mustache.
Yeah.
All right, Wausau West Warriors are advancing to the state tournament. Brian Brandt, I'm going to throw some numbers at you. 236. 18 is the number of trips now for Wausau West to state. 200, the number of wins you've got in your career. 36, the number of saves for this guy right over here. Let's first of all just start with your defensive effort tonight, because it seemed to us, Coach Schwengler and myself, that was kind of the difference tonight.
Yeah, I thought we played well in the D zone. We did things we needed to. We let Julian see the puck. That's super important, is to let him see the puck, and I thought we did that. I didn't want to play in the D zone as much as we did, especially in the third. We took some penalties, but the guys managed, and that's part of it. That's part. Not everything is going to go perfect in the game, and they were able to manage it as best they could.
Nothing came easy in these last two games. I mean, New Richmond pushed you right to the brink. Superior the game before that. That was a one-goal game. And then tonight, what are you most proud of with this group?
Man, if you look at the collective 3 games, we were behind, we were ahead, we were even, and we managed every situation, and we came back when we needed to come back. They really started to come together. I thought we played the game the right way. I thought we played physical when we had to. We were smart with the puck. I just, for these guys to have this moment, I'm super proud of them, because it took a lot of work to get here. When you think about where this starts in November and where we are now, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I'm proud of the journey that they're on.
All right, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Bob.
All right, let's turn it over to Julius Galucci. 36 saves. Memorial, those guys. You've played against these guys for a long time. They've got some high-end scorers. Tell me about what the defensive effort was, and tell me what you were able to do back there in the net.
Really, I just told the guys, let me see the puck. If you guys clear sticks in the lane, bodies in the lane, I'm going to make the save. We're going to win this game.
You guys spent a lot of time in that third period on the PK. They were able to get 1 goal, but what did you guys do well when you were playing a man down?
I thought we could contain the middle really well. All their shots were from the perimeter, like 10, he has a good shot, so we know that. We know what he's got, so we were able to let me see the puck, and I made the saves.
We did your game at the very beginning of the season when you're over in Eau Claire over at Hobbs. Tell me about what this team has done between now and then and how much improvement there's been.
There were times in the season where I'm not sure if we wanted to keep playing or not, so just to overcome the mental breakdowns was a really big step. I'm proud of our guys. Our core group has been playing together for since I can remember. So it's really awesome that we get to play in the state tournament for the first time.
You get to be in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. You remember how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hand you that. Our guy Dominic is right there with the. As soon as he gives you the thumbs up, go ahead and do your thing.
My name is Julian Scalcucci, and I'm in the house.
Julian, congratulations to you and your
Thanks,
teammates.
Brian.
We will see you next week down at State. Good luck to you guys. Good to see you too. All right, so that's going to do it for our coverage here tonight. Wausau West moving on to the state tournament. For my color commentator Mike Schwengler, for Jason Zaleski, and our producer videographer Dominic Millay, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good night from the Chippewa Ice Arena in Chippewa Falls.